Hello, I'm Clare Tutuana from Papua New Guinea. I'm attached to the Fishing Industry Association of PNG as the MSc Scheme Officer or the Marine Stewardship Council Certification Scheme Officer. I'm also currently coordinating for women in fisheries in the country at the moment. Um, I'm also pleased and thankful to be given the opportunity to participate in this webinar for SSF Hub to contribute for women in fisheries and gender roles in the small-scale fishery. FIAPNG is supportive of gender equality, diversity, and inclusive participation as its corporate social responsibility best practices by its members. And we have identified with verifiable evidence that lack of or nil support given for childcare centers or services under the government welfare system for parents, caregivers, and guardians is one of the unique challenges faced by women in small-scale fishery as they try to wholly participate in this sector. Identified again with verifiable evidence that there needs to be an increased awareness of gender issues to improve the quality of life for women in fisheries, and the gathering of information to develop research programs that systematically tackle women's role or gender issues and women's participation and the integration of fisheries development. The other largest challenges faced by women is the improving access to marketplaces. They need to have access to clean, safe, and secure environment for them to sell their products and also to be able to store their fish products. The other is recognizing the important role that women play in food security and well-being for the communities. The other largest challenges as well is facilitating access to fish resources and the management of the resources. Women's entitlements are usually or frequently ignored in such cases. Training and capacity building. Training has to be accessible for women to be able to improve the quality of the improvement of the product, the quality, and also the quantity of their products. The other largest challenge is implementing a gender and development approach. Women producers in their groups, as well as the organizational structures that they serve, should have, in a way, succeed in the interventions, both private sector and government, to be able to access a greater benefit for their women and address gender inequalities. The steps that FIAPNG is willing to take is to conduct an assessment of a small-scale fishery in Papua New Guinea, targeting pelagic finfish, small pelagic finfish. The aim is to learn about the current situation that women are currently faced with, also to amplify the voice of women and to focus on women's equality. The objective is to recognize what would be the path needed to highlight the invisibility of women in fishery sector based on collected verifiable evidence, to recommend where investment is needed to improve the sector conditions. FIAPNG office can lead this assessment as a base for the small-scale fishery and women's role in the country. And we are thankful that to be given this opportunity once again to the SSF Hub for helping us to be able to voice the concerns of women in the country.